Alicia, CEO and founder of Miss Tax Lady LLC, licensed Michigan real estate agent, notary, and paralegal. And I am here today with your season 2023 tax updates and announcements. So, first things first, I'm going to just jump right to the chase because I know that there are some frequently asked questions because they have only been in my inbox since July. That's right, July. Some of you, you did really good. You waited until Halloween, but that's just the way that this business goes. So I know that I've seen your calls, texts, and messages. However, there's always a right time to respond, and that day is today because we are just 30 days away from the beginning of the new season. That's right. So tax season this year begins on January 2nd, as it typically does, and that is when your taxpayer advances will be available to you. So that answers your other question, which is no, we will not be offering any funds before Christmas, as I've not done in the past in my business. So again, as a reminder, that is something that other places may do, but here at Miss Tax Lady, no. We like to do it correctly. We like to do it accurately. So we transmit to the IRS upon their acknowledgement. You are approved or declined for your advance, as it always goes. So again, we will not be offering money before Christmas. However, we will be doing advances. And secondly, yes, I will have my mobile app available to you so that you can file virtually or remotely from the safety of your home, work, school, wherever you may happen to be. However, I've already seen that some of you have started to submit your tax submissions, and I'm just letting you know it's a little too soon, okay? The software for the year is not ready yet. So again, this is why I'm bringing you these announcements so that you all are informed. You know how to move yourself smoothly through the process as we do every year. You know I try to make it as easy, as convenient for you as I can. However, there are far more of you than there are of me, so this is a much better way for me to address the masses, do a little bit of housekeeping and a little bit of house cleanup so that everybody is on the same page so that we all have another successful season. So with that being said, I appreciate you, I honor you, and I value you for returning to Miss Tax Lady. I thank you so much for being one of my ride or dies, and just because you go so hard for me, behind the scenes, I'll always go hard for you. You may not see me out much. You may not hear from me much. But trust me when I tell you, off-season or post-season, as we call it, I am always working on the next best thing to be a much better business professional, money coach, and entrepreneur so that I, too, can help accelerate my clients and help move them forward. Off-season, post-season this year, I've worked with some amazing women. I'm watching people grow their business. I'm watching people start new businesses. I'm watching people actually take action steps and some of the business ideas and proposals and things that they brought to me in the past. So it has truly been an amazing season. So again, that is why you do not see me much, because I'm always working on some other content, other projects post-tax season. So having said that, again, season begins January 2023. Advances will also begin January 2023. We will still offer direct deposit, checks, and cards. Of course, if you've been working with me for years, I'm always going to encourage you to use your own personal direct deposit because it is more convenient not only for you, but as well as for the bank. So again, we'll do cash, check, and direct deposits. There was another thing I wanted to say. Appointments, in-person appointments. I know that I've not done many in-person appointments since COVID, and now that we're looking at a triple-demic, and I do have small children, and I know many of you do as well, I'm not quite sure I want to risk that again either. So if I do offer appointments, it will be on a case-by-case basis because my job is to also keep you safe so that you can keep your family safe. Remember, I always told you it will be Miss Tax Lady here to protect your family, your funds, and your future. I still stand by that. That is why I know I represent a tribe of courageous men and women who represent the strong resiliency of respecting the power of money and valuing financial security. So you already know, if you've done some money coaching with me post-season, we talk about money personalities, money types. We're talking about things that allow us to have a more bankable mindset so that we are seeing more profit in our lives every day. We are drowning out the money blocks here. We are learning to put things aside that no longer value us, and we are learning to affirm ourselves every single day so that we too can achieve the abundance that is due to us. Because that's right, I believe that you are bankable. I believe you are more bankable than you even know that you are bankable. However, a lot of times self-sabotage jumps in the way for us, self included. We end up doubting ourselves. We end up being very critical of ourselves. Sometimes we have a tendency to be jealous of other people and what they're doing, wondering why their business is moving forward and yours isn't, why their refund looks a certain way and yours doesn't. I've always told you, you have to think of your refund like the Players Club. Don't trust nobody's information but your own. Okay? Because what happens and what matters and applies to your homegirl does not always apply to you in your family situation. There's different types of money out there, right? There's earned income, there's unearned income. Some people choose to pay their taxes and withholding, some people truly do not. However, everyone is going to be different. The best thing for you to do when you are unsure and need clarity is to reach out to me, not so much a homegirl and when her stuff do this and that. We don't do all that here, okay? I try to give you as much clarity as I can and give you enough information so that you can make an informed decision as to whether or not I'm even a good fit for you. Because let's just face it, sometimes the person that you refer to me or the person that comes to me that's a new person, they may not always be my ideal client. If they may not be in alignment with what I stand for in my business and things like that, and vice versa. And guess what? That is okay. It is okay. Again, maybe they are not in alignment with me and vice versa. And if it's not a good fit, it's just not a good fit. You already know that about me. If you come to me with drama, I don't do any of that. I don't tolerate it in my business. That is an absolute deal breaker. So, last thing, I will release my availability in the event some of you may need an actual appointment, which I doubt. If there's not been a major life change, and I don't know if many of you have had any type of major delays or anything like that, so I'm not really expecting much of that. However, I do have some other ways that you can connect with me on the weekends that you are not going to want to miss, but I'll post that elsewhere, okay? So again, for now, these are just some general housekeeping rules and updates and announcements to let you know when we plan to start, how you can receive your money. Oh, and the last thing, because I know y'all always ask me this too, how long is it going to take me to get my refund? Stop it. Remember, I have no control over when the IRS releases your refund, but what you do know is that the PATH Act is a real law that is in place. So, again, for most of you who have earned income credit, child tax credit, American education credit, so forth and so on, by law, those refunds are typically delayed until mid-February. Unless that law changes, that's what it will be. Okay, the most accurate way to always check your refund will still be the IRS website. Remember, that is not something I do for you. It is illegal for me to access that website. I have a much better way to track your funding for you when the time is right and when it's necessary. But it is not my job to be snooping on the IRS website to find out when your refund is coming. That is your personal private information. My job is to transmit an accurate return, and that way you have an accurate refund. Okay? So those are just some of the basics of what we're going to be doing this tax season. And again, I have some other really cool stuff I'm going to share with you now or later. However, I just wanted to have a quick way to connect with everybody and let you know, yes, I've seen your calls, the texts, the emails, the inboxes, the tax submissions, the visits to family's house. I've gotten all of that. However, it's a little too soon. All right? But I will be back with more information, and I will see you all soon. Be bold, be beautiful, be brilliant.